So I've already made like countless videos on the stop forcing your views on me though, excuse against veganism. But let's just follow non-vegans' logic for a second. If us saying go vegan is forceful, then is YouTubers saying to subscribe at the end of their videos forceful? Following this logic further, if us talking about what happens to animals and saying to go vegan is forceful, then isn't it forceful when you tell us to stop doing activism and stop talking about it? Telling someone to do something and words are forceful after all. And when you say we're shaming you for talking about what happens to animals, just trying to raise awareness because good people go vegan, hopefully, when given new information like we did, because we were all conditioned into the system and we're not living in alignment with our moral values if we're not vegan. Most people at least. So if we're shaming you by simply talking about the issue of animal rights, isn't you telling us we're bad people for shaming you shaming us? And if us shaming you discredits veganism and makes it okay to pay for animal abuse, does you shaming us make us right? Here is yet another video on my thoughts on the stop forcing your views on me though excuse against veganism. Are the multi-billion-dollar meat, dairy, and egg industry ads we see everywhere, that's not forcing anything on you? That's not pushing anything on you? I see like 12 of them every single day, even though I don't want to. You don't think that's forceful? And we obviously know these industries literally force abuse, slavery, and death onto these innocent animals who want nothing to do with it. They do not consent, and it's their body and their life. Nothing is quite as forceful as violence and controlling an animal's entire life. And if we're being forceful by simply talking about animal rights, are you being forceful by giving us your opinion that you think it's fine? After all, words are forceful, and giving your opinion is forceful. And the meat, dairy, and egg industries are so forceful that they force their way into all of our lives. If I knew what I was funding at any age before when I went vegan at 19, I would have gone vegan. I made videos explaining the shoot the messenger strategy before, but I'm just gonna talk about it again because this is something non-vegans use constantly. My dog is here. The shoot the messenger strategy is basically an ad hominem attack, and I quite literally believe non-vegans use it as ad hominem, so it is a logical fallacy. With like saying animal abuse is justified, I don't have to be vegan because vegan activists are militant, or they're annoying, or they're shaming me, or they're like forcing their views down my throat. All of these things are just trying to attack the messenger and say they're such a terrible person for talking about the issue of animal rights, therefore I don't have to be vegan and it's okay what we do to animals. But that is a literal logical fallacy. That's why I constantly say use logic to debate the ethics of harming animals and veganism, basically. You have to debate the idea, not the person. You can't just demonize them. You have to talk about the action and explain how it's moral. But literally 1/3 of the time, this is what non-vegans do.
Hold me close till I get